to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UTEP Miners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UTEP's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Back to throw, it's Locklear. Fires complete on the crosser. Jumped on top of the pile. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll ride the hot hand. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Completes it in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Calls his own number. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. He lobs one high down the left side. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, and they're creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing 2 really good defenses go at it today.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams it ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, UTEP! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 10 over UCLA. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sticks, it's Connors. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. He fires one deep down the right side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so They're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
And the Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The lone back's got it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Third down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He's in open space downfield.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, but he just decided to take off.
They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Miners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Powers through the defender. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. After run, now throw. That's caught. It's Odom. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Gain of 13. Good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Locklear. Looking to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. The give as they work on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll move the wide receiver. The snap sets up to throw. Under fire. Just threw that one way too far. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And I like the decision to go up by more than a touchdown in the fourth quarter is the right call, but the execution doesn't come through. Now this football game is totally different. You don't have a 2-score lead. Your defense is going to have to step up for you in a big moment late in this football game.
Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the Heat. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Bring in the Heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at